All right, just go take a take.
What's good, guys? And welcome back to the World Around Town podcast with my co-host Eddie.
Your was good.
And as you can see, there's someone new down here beneath me. And who are you, little mysterious person?
Little damn, bro.
Sorry,
Anyways, as I was saying,
whoa,
uh,
mysterious person.
my name's Oscar. I don't know, I'm a college student. New co-host here.
Yes,
Shout out
Yes,
Global,
sir.
my
sir.
company. Go shop at Global.
Yes,
Global Apparel
sir.
and J
Global. What's up
Shop.
at Global,
You know I
guys?
gotta plug. You know I gotta plug it in.
Of course, of
But
course.
yeah,
Free
that's pretty much.
promotion.
I don't know. I'm 20
I don't
years
know
old.
about
Just turned
that.
20. I don't know. Fun fact. Fun fact about me: I haven't watched Toy Story in my life.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Talk
that.
about
None
that.
of them?
Can that be a quick
I'm.
topic?
I'm so
Wait,
dead.
You've
wait,
never
Never.
watched it once, like either like 1, 2, or 3.
Nope.
Why
bro.
not?
What,
Oh no. I never did.
bro?
Wow, you're
That's
missing out on a whole part
crazy.
of life.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard. But I'm like,
It's so
see,
good,
here's the
bro.
thing. Here's the thing.
It's
Here's
a
the thing.
childhood memory.
See, here's the thing. I like to tell people that I haven't watched like Toy Story because like I don't know. It's just something about the reaction on their face when I tell them that. It's like
That's
I don't
great.
know.
I
Just
didn't know
something
that. I didn't
about
know
it.
that. Guess you learn something new every day, I guess.
Word, bro.
For real.
That's actually
For real.
crazy.
For real. For real.
After that crazy fun fact, we are moving into our first topic of the episode,
Word.
and that is drum roll, please.
I can't fucking do that shit.
Tank Davis versus Mr. Ryan Garcia, potential boxing fight. A lot of chatter has been going around.
Bro, that shit ain't happening, bro.
But a lot of chatter has been going around for many years. So
Do
so
you
I'm
really?
not
Do you
sure.
really think
No,
it's gonna happen this winter?
no, no. No.
Hopefully it does, but I doubt it does.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Both fighters say they want it. Right? It's obvious Ryan Garcia wants it. It's obvious Tank wants it. But it's not nowadays. It's not really up to the fighters. It's more about their
Do
promoters.
you think Tank wants it
And
like that?
Yes,
I feel
Tank
like
definitely wants to fight
yeah.
Ryan.
I feel like Tank does want it to a certain degree, but I feel like he just wants to get it out of the way. He just wants to shut
Yeah,
Ryan
he
up.
just wants to shut him up.
I think Ryan is like actually wants it. I think Tank is like not ducking because he's scared. I think he's just ducking it to duck it because he don't really want to fight him right
Ducking
now.
it because it's not.
No, see,
But
I
he
feel
fought
like,
Rolly Romero. Talking about it's not comp. I think
yeah, that
Ryan
is
beats
true.
Rolly.
Nah, definitely does.
Yeah, I think Ryan
Yeah,
100%.
yeah, Ryan
I
does.
think Ryan
So I mean, he
100%.
out here fighting Rolly Romero. Why don't he fight Ryan?
I mean, like here's the thing. Here's the thing. I feel like with Ryan, like yes, he really wants to fight Tank to show people that like he's an actual good fighter. Because as everyone knows, this man is like the social media superstar of boxing. But Tank, everyone views Tank as like this fucking it's called this KO artist, this guy that knocks everyone to the floor, an absolute beast. So I feel like with this fight, it would be like David versus Goliath, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Ryan wants to prove that he's worth, everyone else's attention. He is David in this situation. Goliath, he doesn't want to do shit. He doesn't even want to do this. I feel like he's only doing this just to shut him up because it's annoying to hear a guy talk shit about you all the time and be like, yo, let's fight, I'll beat you, I'll beat you, this, that, and this and that. So
Did you guys hear about what was it? They were at like a club or something like that, and Ryan went
Yeah.
up to him and was like, "Yo, let's get this fight going." He was like, "Yo, that's mad." Like he was like, "Fuck you coming up to me for?" Like I feel like he should have just like been like,
That's the
"Bet let's
most
actually."
fake shit ever.
Yeah, and then he tried snatching his chain and acting tough. Bro,
Yeah.
Ryan looked like he was finna cry though in the video. He looked like he was tearing, bro. He was
Yeah,
like
he did.
he's a tough guy. He's a tough guy. Like he
Poor
looked like
Ryan, bro.
he was. Look, he that just wants to fight, bro. I feel like Tank is just not giving him the fight. I don't know why he doesn't fight him. Like Tank's not even
I feel
challenging
like-
for the
I feel
title.
like
He should just fight.
deserves it, though.
I mean, here's the thing. With Tank, I believe I think he's still part of Mayweather Promotions, right?
I think so. Yeah, right.
I
Is he
know
not?
I know he's been talking about how he was like trying to leave, and I think he was like going to leave, but I don't think they finalized the actual move. So I feel like if he leaves Mayweather Promotions and Tank actually becomes his own like with Devin Haney, for example, Devin Haney has his own promotions and all that shit and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
he's in
I
person.
feel like if Tank does his own thing, and I mean, it's a potential, but I don't see Mayweather, putting his superstar money making machine out there to fight Ryan.
I think he already. I think he already left.
Did he already leave? Because I was looking it up the other day.
From what I'm reading from the zone, Gervonta Tank Davis confirms Mayweather promotions exit. It's time. It says Gervonta Tank Davis has confirmed he's leaving Mayweather Promotions after his fight with Rolly Romero. Oh, so this was like back in like May.
Yeah.
So I think he left at least, unless like he was saying that he was going to and didn't yet. But I would assume off of that he already left. Yeah, from what I'm saying, it looks like he did.
From a boxing perspective, like that's good. But from a financial perspective, I don't know if that's good for Tank for leaving.
To leave?
Yeah.
Tank got bread.
Tank does have bread, but I mean, you're under like Floyd's radar.
I don't know.
I mean, that is true, but he's already been viewed by like so many people. Like Mayweather can take you so far, but Tank has to put in the work to get himself out there. Like Ryan Garcia, he's put in the work to put himself out there. He posts clips on TikTok, posts clips on Instagram, he posts clips everywhere, and he does a bunch of other shit.
That's why he gets
yeah, he's loud. He's loud.
Very
And
loud.
that's why everyone knows him as a social media boxer, because that's all he does. And then when he gets in the ring, he doesn't seem like he's that good. Where with Tank, it feels like it's the opposite. You know, Tank is already viewed as this KO artist. Imagine if he got on like social media and stuff, showing off all of his skills.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, he won't be posting on his gram or nothing.
Yeah, he doesn't post. He barely posts.
He should. He should.
He's a quiet assassin.
He is. He is.
Bro, I feel like Tank should have already been challenging for the title because Devin Haney already beat him to unifying the division, right? Well, Teofimo beat him first, and then they all beat. Like Teofimo got to Lomachenko, and Devin Haney's probably gonna fight Lomachenko after he beats Kambosos. What, this month or next month?
Yeah, Haney fights Kambosos this month.
Yeah,
I feel like Tank is taking too long to fight to like challenge for the title.
Yeah, he's taking too long. Like the gaps that he's taking from fight to fight are too long.
Like I get like what he like 26 or 27-0, but like he don't got like he got like what the title under Devin's title, right? It's like I don't see why he's not trying to go for like, you know, the person on top right now. And I know people are saying, oh yeah, titles don't matter, but I mean realistically, don't they kind of matter? Like I guess with Kambosos you could say, oh yeah, that doesn't matter because like Kambosos wasn't the best, but I mean he still had the fucking titles, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like Lomachenko had the titles, right? You know, and he was the best, and then Teofimo took it, so that kind of made him the best. And then I think if they ran it back again, Kambosos loses to Teofimo, right? But you know, he's moving up, right? Teofimo, he's moving up to 140. I think.
Yeah,
so like he don't give a fuck about that shit no more, right? Yeah. But like I'm surprised he's not trying to challenge. He like if he does fight Ryan this winter, which I don't think it will. I think it's stupid. I think he should just go for Devin instead. Because, like, I feel like he should just go for the title instead. I think that would just be better.
I
agree,
that
no one could say anything about him. Because I think Devin, personally, beats Tank. I think he's a better boxer. I think, if Tank catches him, he'll win. But, like, I don't see him outboxing Devin Haney.
I agree. Yeah. So many times. I mean, I agree too that Devin is the boxer.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I agree with what you're saying, but I feel like if Tank doesn't fight Ryan Garcia, then that's gonna make him look like he's trying to duck, and that's gonna make him look like he doesn't want to fight, which is gonna look bad on his part. And then Ryan, we already know how Ryan shit talks everyone. We already know he's gonna post on his Instagram like, "Oh, Tank is scared. Tank is this. Tank is that." You know. So I feel like Tank should fight Ryan just to get it out of the way. Plus, either way, that's the thing that all the fans wants to see. That's what I want to see.
Yeah,
I'm sure that's what you guys want to see too.
I would like to see that. He commented under his posts, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, Ryan Garcia even posted the other day. Everyone knows I'm coming for Tank, so just wait on it. He knows it too. We all know. He posted something about it, and then he posted War is coming, and then I think Tank commented under it with like smoke or something like that.
Oh yeah, he's not
something
running
like that.
Smoke.
So hopefully we get that fight because like I think it'll be a good fight. I don't want this to just be like a one fight. People be like because if they fight right now, I think Garcia loses, right? But I don't want this to be like, oh, Ryan loses, everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, Ryan's ass now." No, he's still good. You know, people lose, right? And I feel like that's the thing with boxing now. Everyone's like, "Oh yeah, you lose, like, oh, you're washed now," or something like that, right?
Yeah,
When like
yeah.
like
I
he could
agree.
still come back and like they could have a second fight later down the line, maybe even a third. Like, look,
Sure.
Wilder and Fury had like 3 amazing fights. So I would like to
Yep.
see something with like I feel like I'd rather see that with Ryan and Devin just because they used to fight in the amateurs. But like I
That would
would
be
like to
pretty
see
fun.
that too. At least like 2 fights out of Ryan and Tank. I feel like that would be great.
I want to. I really want to see Devin versus Tank. That's gonna
That's
be.
a fight. That's a
That's
fight.
that's a fight. I would love that.
I
You
can't
got
wait.
the technical specialist versus like KO artist. Like that's right on the money. That's gonna whatever it doesn't matter like who wins that fight, whoever they're both gonna leave with so much money after that fight. Because we all know it's probably gonna be pay-per-view. There's no
Dev
way it's not.
maxed
Yeah.
out.
Y'all paying
Max.
for that? I'm paying for that shit.
Yeah,
I ain't
what?
100%. I'm
I'm
paying for
not
that.
yeah, I ain't doing that free shit, bro. I gotta pay for that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's the
yeah.
type of
Yeah,
shit I gotta pay
bro.
for.
Imagine. Oh, Tank knocked out. Shit that
Damn.
froze on the screen.
Let's be honest.
That would
Let's be
be
honest though.
so
Let's be
sick.
honest though.
Sick.
If Tank catches Haney, it could be raps because we've seen Haney's his chin has been tested before against Jorge Linares. I don't know if you guys
Yeah,
saw
yeah,
that
yeah.
when that fight. You know, Linares caught him a few times and he was
He
he was
faced
doing well.
adversity though.
Oh, he did. No, I'm not saying I'm not
But
trying to
Tank is a
discredit him.
heavier
No, 100.
hitter,
percent
way
Yeah,
heavier. So I
yeah,
don't
And
know.
again, we don't know what Tank's chin is.
Has
yeah, exactly.
Tank ever been tested? He could have like a weak ass chin for all we know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've
for all
never
we
seen his chin tested.
And I feel like with Devin, I feel like his I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong here. I feel like his timing is better. At least I
Han-
think. I
yeah,
feel like
Haney is super technical.
slightly.
yeah. So I feel like if he just times him and gets a really good hit, no matter who it is, right? It could be me fucking hitting you, right? You get hit in the wrong spot, like you can go down.
Yeah,
So I mean,
100%. I agree.
so you don't know. We'll have to really see it when that fight comes around. But
If it does ever, we'll
if it
see.
does,
Hopefully,
hopefully we get that fight.
hopefully.
Oh, and then they're saying December.
They're saying,
Hopefully in
they're saying I thought it was January. What's it?
No,
January.
they said December. Yeah, I
December.
think they said
December, right?
December.
December
Yeah.
like 26th or 28th. It's not like that.
Yeah,
You
Tank posted on his Twitter. He was like, "Oh yeah, see you in December," or something like that.
Like
Tank
that.
did.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know. I
I
don't know.
doubt it happened though. Talks had broken down or whatever.
Mm.
You
Speaking of
know.
Haney
Yeah,
though, got Haney Cambosis too. Second fight?
bro, he's winning. He's winning.
Yeah, I don't even know why
That's-
they made that fight happen.
Well, I mean, he put it in the contract, so I mean,
I mean, that is
yeah.
true. That is true. That is
Another
true.
fight you want to see, apart from like Tank, I want to see Devin versus Loma.
Oh, I
Devin
would.
versus Lomachenko,
I-
bro. That's probably
Yeah,
after. That's probably after this fight.
Definitely.
I would love to see that fight.
I would love to see that fight.
It's a good
Yeah, me
fight.
too.
Because they're both really good.
Like yeah, Haney's a lot taller than Lomachenko, so I would love to see how Lomachenko adapts. Because you know we all see Loma with the angles and stuff. He always changes his angle,
That's
and
true.
I'd like to see how Haney could adapt to that too. I don't think he's really fought anyone like Lomachenko where that he always like changes angles and he's always moving around like Loma does.
Yeah, that would be an interesting fight.
Very interesting.
That would be very
concept.
interesting.
Loma's like 34 now, right?
I believe. So.
Loma's a little down.
He still
here.
can fight though. I think
Yeah, he's 34 years old.
he wipes everyone. Fight after this, I want to see after whatever happens in December with Tank and Ryan, win or lose. If that happens, win or lose, I gotta see Cambosis versus Ryan. That's the fight I need to see. I feel like that's the fight Ryan needs to push him up after
I
whoever
would
he
say
fights.
so.
I think he needs to fight. If he doesn't fight Tank, if they don't fight each other, no matter what, I need to see that fight. I feel like that will put him maybe like in the top 5, maybe in that way. I don't know, debatably. I would like to see that though, because that's the guy
Who you
that
got, though?
technically held up Ryan versus Cambosis.
Yeah. I'm saying Cambosis personally.
Dang. Oh my God.
Oh no, man.
think
I kind of want to say Cambosis, but I'm not
yeah.
even like a Ryan fan. But I feel like Ryan will pull it out his ass to win that fight. I think it will be a hard fought fight.
Yeah.
I don't even think
I don't
Cambosis
know.
is crazy, but I feel like Ryan's defense isn't even all that. I
It's
think
not on.
it's
It's not.
really not. So I think
But neither
if he
is
could,
Cambosis.
yeah, that's true.
His defense isn't all
But
that either.
who you think is? I feel like Ryan Speed is really well. He's like the fastest hitter in the weight division, right?
Definitely.
Like who's hitting faster than Ryan?
That
Huh?
is true. That is
So
true.
I mean, shit. With that
But
speed comes
it's
some
not-
power.
It's not all about the speed though. You gotta have the accuracy too, because you could have all the speed in the world, but if you miss your shot, nothing's gonna happen.
Nah, but do
Nothing's gonna happen.
Ryan be missing like that? I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
Ryan do got a good hit, bro. He be pretty
Yes,
accurate with his
yes.
left. With his left, what is
Yes.
it? With his left, right? He's pretty.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
dangerous. So I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would put money on Ryan. I don't know. I feel like it would be a risky bet, but I'll put money on Ryan.
I think it's gonna be a close fight regardless. But honestly, I can see it going both ways. But honestly, I think I'd have to give it to Cambosis, to be honest. I just feel like this man has more experience fighting, like, I don't know, other people in the division than Ryan does. Because like Ryan, I feel like Ryan's biggest test is probably
Okay.
Luke Campbell,
Yeah.
probably. And Luke Campbell isn't. I mean, I'm not saying he's bad. He's a bad fighter. No, he's a great fighter. But compared to all the other fighters in the division, like Luke Campbell isn't really up there. To say, you know.
He's not.
Cambosis has fought. What's his face? Teofimo Lopez.
That's true.
And although he lost, he still learns from that experience.
no,
you know?
Cambosis won against
Oh, I'm
Teofimo.
sorry. He won. That's what I meant to say. He won against Lopez. But he still learns from
Okay.
what's up?
He won against Teofimo?
Yeah.
That was a while ago,
Damn.
bro. He beat Teofimo. He got all the belts, and then he lost to Haney.
Yeah. And then he lost to Haney. See, that's the
Oh,
thing. Teofimo.
Hashtag
Yeah.
Because
He won-
Teofimo had all
Yeah.
the belts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teofimo beat what's it called? Lomachenko. And Cambosis beat Teofimo, and then Haney beat what's his face? Haney beat Cambosis.
Oh, so there was. Oh, so.
The belts have been passed around.
Yeah,
The belts
they
have been
have.
passed around.
When
On
pass
paper.
around.
The
On some
belts have been
Patterson
passed
tree
around.
shit.
Tank is next. Tank is up next again.
Bro, I don't think he gives a fuck about the belts. I don't know why he been.
That's the problem, bro. It seems
Tank,
like he's just
Tank is like
doing it.
what? Tank is like 25?
25-ish, something like that.
Bro, at this point, right? From how he's been fighting, I'm surprised he hasn't gotten the belts. Or at least contested for the belts. You know what I mean? Like fought for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised, to be honest.
Like I wouldn't be surprised if fucking Ryan Garcia fights for the belts before Tank, because Tank is just, I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, Tank is 27 right now.
27?
Yeah.
He should.
So why Tank was just like when we first watched him, he was like how young? Like what? 25, 24?
Something like that.
Yeah, we got into boxing like what? 20.
25.
I got into boxing like 2018. I want to say 2018, 2017.
Yeah.
So I would say.
When Oscar got into it, we got into it.
Yeah. Now Oscar got into it because of us, but because of the boxing.
Man,
Oscar said he said he got into it because of the boxing night.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because I was like, here's the thing. We had that boxing night, and I was like, yo, this is so fun to do. I love fighting people. I like to fight people. That shit's fun as fuck. And so I started boxing, and then realized, oh, this isn't for me, because when you hit that weight cut is the worst part, and I couldn't do the weight cut. But
Wait,
I mean,
I thought you didn't, because you were supposed to have a fight in last December, right? Was it last December or the December before that?
No, it was last December.
Yeah, I thought something happened like personally, like in life, like.
I mean,
Right.
I was also just going through a horrible time, but that's because of the weight. That's also because of the weight cut, though. Because, bro, when I tell you, because here's the thing, like, here's the thing, cutting for boxing and cutting just to, like, I don't know, look nice, it's two completely different things. Because when you cut for boxing, you're not. It doesn't matter how you look. It's all about hitting a number on the scale, no matter what. If you don't hit the number on the scale, then you're overweight, and then there's penalties involved. But like,
wait, was this like a professional fight or like an amateur?
No, amateur.
Oh, okay, because I was like,
yeah.
I thought it was amateur. It's
No,
that bad in amateurs too. Like you have to.
I mean, No, the penalty. I don't think the penalties are as bad in amateur because I know in professional, if you miss weight, there's you. I think the two fighters discuss it, and then there's always like a purse that goes to like the other fighter. But like I said, like even in amateurs, they take the weight the weight seriously because you're supposed to fight at that weight class.
Wait, did you not make
And
the weight?
I was at 134, but I couldn't lose 2 more pounds, and I had like 2 weeks to the fight.
Oh.
Yeah, but I was dying. I was like mentally, I was checked out, and I wanted to quit for like a whole month, because I'm not really one to quit, but like it was just
Bro, we was hyped as fuck for that shit. That was supposed to be in Philly,
Yo,
right?
I was so down, bro. I would have been there, bro.
Bro,
I would've been
we
in
was
the-
finna be out, bro. We was gonna be like, yo, that's our
was gonna be
Oscar.
I don't even think it happened though. I don't even think it happened though because I had two other friends that were gonna come to the fight with me, like because they were fighting too, but like I didn't hear anything from them, like saying, "Oh, like we went to the fight" or something like that, or I didn't see them post anything on Instagram or anything like that.
They
So
probably
I'm
got
like,
knocked out.
oh, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, oh, maybe they lost the fight.
laid out.
Yeah, but at the same
They
time,
got
I'm like,
dropped.
I'm at the same time, like, I don't know, So
Do you still talk to them?
here and there, not really too much,
Yeah, we feel
but
like
here
this
and
shit
there,
up.
here and there, here and there. Yeah.
Oscar used to be. Actually, we also used to have a strict regimen.
God, bro,
Yeah,
we was excited, bro. We was excited.
Yeah, very excited, bro.
I feel like I feel like the reason I feel like I liked boxing for what I thought it was, not for what it actually was. 'Cause
Yeah.
boxing, like what it actually is, that shit's fucking like it's hard. Like mad props to all the professional fighters out there doing this because like you get to that weight cut, bro. Like it gets to a point where your body like stops like it stops losing weight and it doesn't want to drop any more pounds. And then at that point, people do the freaking the water weight thing. And they try to drop as much water weight as possible, going to the sauna, sweating as much as they can, taking water out their system. They can.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and doing that's why a lot of fighters they rehydrate because they lose so much water at one time, and then they gotta rehydrate. Yeah, it's super like crazy.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
What you guys think
That-
about? What do you guys think about? I'm sorry to just randomly switch it, but what y'all think
That's all
about Wilder versus Fury 4? Some people were talking about that.
They're like, just leave it off at 3. 3 was the perfect cut.
It was perfect.
It was
I
perfect.
saw some
It was
people
the
talking
last
about it.
Just leave it.
Yeah, I saw some people talking about it on Instagram. I was like, I don't think that should happen. I think Wilder should fight Andy Ruiz. I think that would be an interesting fight. I think he beats Ruiz. Ruiz looks nice though. In his last fight, he looked good. I don't think it'll be. I think if he looked at like how he looked against Anthony Joshua, it'll be way easier for Wilder. But I think this will be a good fight for Wilder. I think it will definitely.
I think it will too.
I still got money on the Bronze Bomber.
I think Wilder has to just let go. Like if this is an actual fight that is being an actual talks, there's no confirmed talks that this is gonna happen. It's just it's just a rumor out there.
It's rumors right now.
Yeah, so it's just a rumor floating around. But if this fight is actually in like talking stage right now, bro, Wilder just gotta let go, bro. He fought him 3 times and he lost 3 times.
Oh, I mean he was getting outboxed in the first fight. In the first fight, he was losing.
The first one technically he didn't lose technically, but we all know he lost that fight.
Nah, but that knockout was crazy. I'm surprised Fury got up.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
I saw some people talking about. I think in the third fight, right, that the ref counted really slow. I think Joe Rogan talked about it too. The ref counted slow when Fury went down. I think it was like actually over 10 seconds.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
But besides from that, he still lost. Right, stuff happens.
You think Tyson Fury won the first?
Yeah,
I think he was winning the fight. I think he was controlling the fight.
So.
The thing is with Wilder, he just fights sloppy. I mean, he just has that knockout power that can put anyone down. That's it.
While Fury, that's it.
Yeah.
The second Wilder was like, "Oh, my doom was too heavy." I was like, "Come on."
That was the second fight, I think, right?
That was
his wardrobe.
Yeah. laid out.
Yeah, but the third fight was the third fight was really
That
good.
was a good fight. That was a really good
Third fight was probably the
Here's-
best boxing fight I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that was
One of the best
crazy
fights
fight.
I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Best fights. And I mean, I was asleep half the time, but
Oh yeah, you were.
half the time, and we missed the knockout. But you know,
No,
What was
no,
that
I
word
think
gonna happen?
we missed the knockout.
yes, bro.
Oh yeah,
Let's not
yeah, I
So
remember that
let's
shit.
give you guys a little background story. So we were watching it. You know, we're still young guys. We don't have money like that.
Bro, we're still in school. We're still in school.
Yes, we're still in school, guys. We're still paying tuition, and so we watched the website, and we were watching. It was all good. Good.
Yo, this man.
Bro, it was a little bit.
yeah.
What?
Make sure Wi-Fi.
I lagged.
You lagged OD, and then you were going like it was turned to a gray screen, and then it was back to your video, then back to your screen, then back to your video.
All right, we good now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're good. We're good. We're good.
I'll continue my story. So basically, we're watching on the website, and you know it's all good. You know, freeze here and there, but the video keeps going, and it gets to a point where it just freezes completely. The whole thing freezes. We can't see nothing, and the chat's like, Wilder down, Fury won. We're like, be serious. Like, there's no way you freeze at the part where everybody like this guy gets knocked out. And we look on Instagram. Wilder done long knockout. Oh my god, bro. I was the sickest man on earth that day, bro. After that day, we will proceed to buy pay-per-views.
That was a crazy fight, though. That was a crazy fight. Not
It
gonna
was
lie.
really good.
No, but it's also crazy how much people hate on Fury though for winning the fights. For the first fight, or I think it was the first fight. The complaint was that Fury had like it was like something in his, it had to do with his gloves. Like there's controversy with his gloves. Saying,
They
like,
did look a little shaky. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Hello.
No, I
But
saw the slow mo. Yeah, I saw the
I
slow
noticed,
mo.
like, and I watch more boxing. Like a lot of boxers, like have that movement in their gloves.
That's what I'm saying too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I did see the slow mo. I'm not gonna lie. That bend was kind of crazy. I'm not gonna hold you, but at the same time, it's like, come on, bro. Like, I mean, I feel like if he was cheating, like that would have came out. We would have seen that because there's so many regulations. If it's a professional sport, there's so many regulations that happen in order to assure a fighter's safety. And then yeah, but like I said, the first fight it had to do with his gloves. Then second fight, Deontay Wilder said his costume was too heavy. And there was an excuse the third fight, right? Or was there not? He just didn't speak about it.
I don't think
he talked about that.
Yeah, I don't think he
he's
spoke.
so loser, and I hate that.
Yeah, that's, like he.
I
just
thought
has
you
to,
were a
like,
Wilder fan.
I don't. I like no. I like Tyson Fury a lot.
What? That's
He has charisma. Nah. Fury has the charisma.
I'm not gonna lie. I used to like Deontay Wilder, and I used to.
Because he's a knockout artist. He's fun to
yeah.
watch.
He is fun to watch. I agree. I used to like.
No. But like watching Tyson Fury is also fun to watch.
No, it is fun. Yeah.
He like knows how to box.
Devin Haney knows how to box, and no one's watching Devin Haney like that.
Bro,
Well, like
everyone says Devin Haney is so boring. I'm like,
bro, but he can.
Man, it's technical.
I like watching. I like watching.
Like Devin Haney doesn't have the charisma the same.
He just goes in there and does what the fuck he's got to do.
Exactly, and I feel like that's why people call him boring. Because Tyson Fury, he talks the talk,
It's like
walks the walk, has his fun.
It's the same thing with Colby Covington. Like, you know who Colby Covington is from UFC? He's a fighter. It's the same thing with him.
Yeah.
He's a good fighter, right? And before he was just like a quiet fighter, right? Did what he had to do, beat people, and the UFC was gonna let him go because he was boring as fuck. But he was winning his fights, and they even said win or lose his fight, they were going to fire him. And then when he won his fight, he started like saying some crazy ass shit, like saying fuck Brazilians, and the UFC kept him. And now he's still fighting. Like he was saying some crazy shit, but like deadass, like that's not even the person he is. You can see like clips where like he's being genuine, and people will be like, oh, like this should be how you are. But he even comes out and says like, bro, that's not what sells. So like,
Yes,
I don't think Devin should switch how he is. Like I prefer that. Like people that like you know,
come in and do they.
come in and do their thing. That's why I wish like with sports, like with combat sports, it was about like your skill, not like if you could just shit talk. But
100%. 100%.
because like
Nah, but the shit
I
talk
watched
is
all,
bad.
yeah, of course it's fun. I like seeing the shit talk, right? We all
Fun to
fucking liked
watch.
watching fucking Conor McGregor or some shit like that. But like
Yeah.
Yes,
it was like I watched all 12 rounds of Kambosos versus Haney, and I enjoyed it. I thought
did
the
too.
I thought
No,
the
I did.
commentary was really funny. They were calling him like what, young lion, young master.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like I enjoyed
It was really corny. It was really.
it was really corny. I thought that's why it was funny. But even so, like I enjoyed watching the fight, watching him break down Kambosos.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think that's
because we appreciate the
exactly.
the skills that it takes. You know.
I feel like that's what it should
Yeah.
really be about. But of course, that's not. At the end of the day, it's not what sells.
We actually like we go and like I feel like we understand boxing to more than the average person.
No, yeah, because the average person watches, the YouTube boxes, Jake Paul, KSI,
Or they'll watch
all that
Tank.
stuff.
They'll watch Tank or Ryan. Well, I feel like people watch Ryan because
'Cause everyone, yeah, because it's social media. 'Cause
social
everyone knows
media,
him.
and because
TikTok stuff like
and
that.
because he like looks good, right? But like people also watch Tank because he's knocking people out. But like no one's
People
going to watch Haney, even though he's the undisputed champion. No one's watching Haney
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
he's a boxer.
They do watch Tank, but do they talk about Tank like they do the other YouTube boxers like KSI or Logan Paul or Jake Paul? Do they talk about Tank as much as them?
I'm not sure.
That's crazy to think about that.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, wait, you don't really keep up with that, Oscar? Like the YouTube boxing, you don't watch it, no?
Not really. No, I'm not really interested in that.
Not really, because
I appreciate. Yeah, I appreciate people like Haney. This man.
But they still get into the ring though.
No, they do still get into the ring. I'm not discrediting them.
And they put in a good job.
Yeah, it takes balls to train and go and make the weight, and it takes balls to step into the ring fighting another man. But it's just like it gets to a point where like we'll take Jake Paul for example. Like Jake Paul says so much shit about, oh, I could be Canelo, I could be.
But he's selling. He's selling.
Yeah,
though.
that's the thing too. That's the thing too. I'm getting to that. He says, oh, I could be Canelo, I could be Mike Tyson, all that stuff. And like, don't get me wrong, he's doing great advertising for himself. But like, because here's the thing, he gets everyone mad, and including me. He gets me mad too.
Yeah, and that's why we watch his fights so we can watch him get knocked out. But he doesn't.
I don't watch his fights because I don't want to watch that. Personally, me, I don't want to watch that shit. I don't care if he wins or if he loses.
I want to see him get laid out like so bad.
Actually, you don't think? Do you not think like YouTube boxing is good for boxing? Do you think it is or not? I think it's good for it.
I think it is, but because like it's bringing more people into the sport. But here's the problem with YouTube boxing. Everyone only watches the YouTubers that box. They don't get into the actual fighters that have been in the sport and have dedicated.
Well,
their
I feel like that's the difference between like a KSI event and a Jake Paul event. KSI is just like a bunch of like the Misfits boxing, right? It's just a bunch of like YouTubers, right? Did you watch the Misfits boxing or no?
I didn't watch it, no.
No, but with Jake Paul, you watch his undercard. It's a bunch of actual boxers. Didn't like the one guy you call you like? So I think like if you're watching Jake Paul, you're more likely to get into. I'm saying with both, you can still get into boxing, but with Jake Paul, at least he has like people like Amanda Serrano or other like boxers that are coming up, like there. So I feel like if you like you're more likely to get into boxing watching Jake Paul because that like he actually has real boxers. You know what I mean? And like he's devoted like 3 years of his life into it. I feel like I fuck with Jake Paul. Like I do want to kind of see him lose, but like it's because like his promotion attracts me to watching it. I think.
No, I agree.
I think it's fine.
I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that statement. But I feel like when people buy, like, let's say Jake Paul has a pay-per-view, I feel like when people buy like the Jake Paul pay-per-view, the only thing they want to see is that fight. They don't care about any other fight. Like, even with us for example, like sometimes, like I know there have been times where we all get together and we go watch a fight, like on the Zone or whatever, or ESPN or whatever the heck, and I feel like we don't care as much with the undercards. We don't care because all we want to see is the main event.
Yeah,
like we talk amongst ourselves, right? But Canelo versus Triple G3. When we watched that fight, all of us were just like during the undercards, we were all just talking, just having a good time. We were paying attention to the fights, But it wasn't as soon as the Canelo and Triple G came on, all we did was watch the fight. It was just pure like
Lights
watching the
off,
fight. Lights off, everything
lights off,
shit
sitting
is going
down,
down.
going
Yeah,
down.
we were watching the fight and just the fight, and we were all rating the fight. We are like, oh yeah, this was definitely Canelo round. Oh, this was a Triple G round. So I feel like it's the same thing with like Jake Paul and all that other
No,
shit.
no. Well, with YouTube boxing, I feel like you don't skip a fight. You don't skip fights with YouTube boxing because you want to see all these people fight. Like I buy a Canelo like with Canelo versus Chi. I did not watch the undercard. I was too busy talking to you about I don't even know what we were talking about. We was talking about some random ass shit, right?
Exactly.
I think we were talking about boxing, but it's like and when there's literally boxing right in front of us, we were just talking about boxing, not even paying attention. But when I'm watching the YouTube boxing, I'm watching every fight. Like like the undercard's like what did you watch Ale Temper versus like Slim, right? And Slim knocked Temper out. Like I'm watching everything, not just the main event. I wish I skipped the main event. KSI versus what was his name? The real boxer Pineda was boring as fuck. But I feel like with YouTube boxing, I don't skip because it's like these are all. I think YouTube boxing is good for for boxing because it's like with boxing we don't always get the fights that we want to see. We want to see like Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford, right? I don't know if it's gonna happen. I'm hearing rumors that it might not, or that it might be postponed to like January, February, like to next year. That's what I've heard, right? Something about like. The purse. That's what I heard recently. That like about the purse, they haven't like really come to a conclusion or something about it. But like while we're waiting for those fights, right? Let's say that fight doesn't happen, but instead in January we get Misfits. What is it? Misfits Series 03. I think we're getting 02 this month or next month, and then we get 03. We're gonna see KSI fight, Logan Paul fight, other people fight on that card as well. So I feel like while you wait for the the actual boxers, this is something in between. You know what I mean? And it just gives us more like as a fan, more boxing content to soak in. That's why I think it's pretty fun, and it's always the fights we want to see. You know what I mean? You always want to see like I don't know like fucking and a Nissan Gibb getting knocked out. I mean, knocking out Austin McBroom. I feel like these are always they give us at least the fights that we always want to see while we wait for like the Ryan Garcia versus Tank or Ryan versus Devin or Devin versus Lomachenko. Like while we wait because boxing, they take a while with these fights. You know what I mean? We didn't get Pacquiao. We didn't get Pacquiao Mayweather for like God knows how long.
Decades.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree with that statement. I feel like YouTube boxing definitely does give the fans what they want to see. I feel like boxing politics in actual professional boxing, they don't like. It's all a business. It's all about the money. It's
all about the money.
Yeah, but I think here's the difference between YouTubers and actual boxers. I feel like the thing with YouTubers is they've always entertained people. That's their job. They entertain people on YouTube. So naturally they want to entertain people with whatever they're doing at that time, which at this time it's boxing. I feel like they want to entertain the people, whereas professional boxing and when you're with top guys like Lomachenko and Haney and all that stuff and all those fighters, I feel like then that's when it becomes a business. Whereas with YouTube boxing, it's more, I feel like, entertaining.
Entertaining the people.
Yeah, entertaining the people, giving the fans what they want.
Right. I mean, I fuck with it, and plus they're putting in the work. You know what I mean? It's not like no matter what stepping into a ring, whether you're a YouTuber or not, some of these YouTubers been knocked out. You know what I mean? Yeah. So no matter what, like, they're still putting themselves on the line because boxing, no matter what, whether on what level, it's a dangerous sport. So I still give him respect. People that don't give a respect to like Jake Paul or something, whether hate him or not, like he's fighting Anderson Silva this month. You know what I mean? One of the most dangerous strikers. Period. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm actually very excited for that fight coming up, and
I am too. This is the first. If it beats Anderson Silva, give him finally a little bit of credit, bro. Just a tad. But until he real, I'm not just not. Bro. I can't.
Yo, Alejandro, bro.
You got.
We don't understand a word you said, bro. You were like crazy.
Am I back now?
Yeah, it's better now, bro. Ali, you gotta figure out something. Connect to your phone or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nah, but I'm good now, though, right?
Yeah, now you're good.
You are.
Oh,
But
I like that.
yo, Ali was getting
fuck?
passionate there too. Was like he better get a
Yo,
sliver.
facts.
I was like,
I'll give him a sliver bit of praise, but after that, negative. Nah.
I mean, with people saying that he needs to fight a real boxer, look, KSI fought a real boxer, and look at that guy. You know, what I mean, Tyron Woodley is a better fight than that real boxer. You know what I mean? So I feel like, and that's like literally 3 years prior, he was a UFC champ. So I feel like him fighting Tyron, beating him twice, knocking him out one of the times. I feel like I've already given him credit.
Who do you think will win? Jake
Uh,
Paul versus Anderson Silva.
Jake Paul does not beat Anderson on points. I know Anderson's old. I don't know if Anderson will. He could knock Jake Paul out.
Knocked out is crazy.
He could knock out. Jake Paul.
Jake Paul, definitely.
It's not.
He
We
can.
haven't even seen Jake Paul's chin
I don't
be
think.
tested.
I don't
No,
think
we
Jake Paul-
have. We have right
We
then.
have.
Yeah. We in the first Tyron Woodley fight, didn't he catch him with a punch, and then people say he held onto the rope or something.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I saw
Even
that on
so,
Instagram,
even if
yeah.
you take a point on
I
that,
remember seeing
he
that on
still wins the
Instagram.
fight. But like even whether or not Anderson Silva's a better striker than Tyron Woodley, and
I agree.
and he's just so experienced that I really don't see Jake Paul beating him on points. And really, I don't know if you've ever watched Anderson Silva fights. He's a very he gets really confident, he's been knocked out that way. He gets really cocky because I feel like it's because he loves fighting and he just usually knows that he's better than everyone, right? Because he really is, skill wise, he's usually just better than everyone. And I feel like Jake Paul will just have to capitalize on that, and have to knock out Anderson Silva because Anderson Silva's so experienced. Of course, of course, every fight's different, and so maybe he could technically beat him on points. Anderson Silva is 47. I feel like a lot of people are trying to
No, I
already.
think
He's
I
47.
think he's 57, right?
And no, he's
No, hold on.
Anderson.
Oh no, he's 47. Sorry, I'm tripping.
Yeah, he's 47. Even
yeah.
though he's 47, I feel like people are already trying to take a
He's almost at his deathbed at 57.
even at 50, 47, I feel like no, you shouldn't take away any credit
Nah.
from him. He's still a dangerous
Yeah.
fighter. You know what I mean?
No, 100%.
So-
A normal dude coming up to him is not gonna take Anderson Silva.
Yeah,
out.
definitely not.
And
He's
it's
not taking
even
him out, bro.
any of these young boxers, really young boxers coming up, Jake Paul's fighting better comp than if you're starting your boxing career as a regular person. You know what I mean? Because this is a skilled killer. You know what I mean? Anderson Silva can kill a man. You know what I mean?
That is true. That is true.
So I mean,
I do
that's-
agree that it takes skill to fight Anderson Silva, and this is definitely
This
I
is
would
a
say
test.
better
Win or
competition.
lose.
Yeah, this
Win
is a
or
great
lose.
test. Yeah,
This
This
is gonna be his
props.
best fight. This is gonna be his
This
best.
should be his
it's gonna
best
be his
fight.
best fight. Yeah. This is
I would
100%
like.
gonna be his best
I'm
fight.
very excited for this fight. This fight's on. I want to say the 27th, 28th of October.
I'm not too sure.
It's on
I-
a Saturday. I'm not too sure, but I'm very excited for this fight. It's the fight I'm really most looking forward to this year. Unless I don't know, maybe even over Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, because this is a
Over
if
Tank
it
versus
happens.
Ryan.
You think that fight's happening this year?
I mean, I don't think Tank vs Ryan is happening.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
I don't think so. Well, Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford's already looking like it's gonna be pushed back to January, February. So that's not gonna
Yeah.
happen this year. If Tank versus Ryan happens, I don't know. Imagine he's saying, and they're over here, they're talking about a war is coming, and then smoke, and then they're just talking about their own individual fights for no reason. I don't know. I really don't see that fight happening.
I don't either.
Well,
We've
this-
seen it before. They always shit talk
Yeah,
to each other, and nothing ever happens. But I mean, we've seen that with a bunch of different fighters in the sport. You know, not just
Yeah.
Tank and Ryan. Tank and Ryan is just the most recent scenario happening right now.
Yeah.
Moment.
What are y'all thinking about Deji versus Floyd Mayweather?
That's all money, bro. That's all money and entertainment. Mayweather even said in an interview. I was watching this one video. I forget what it was, but he said in an interview, he's like, "Oh yeah," he said he don't want to fight fighters that he knows is gonna hurt him. Like that's why he took the exhibition in what was it, Japan?
Yeah.
In Japan, yeah, because it's like he
And
like it's
yeah,
purely for fun. He's not gonna fight, like he did back in the day, and he's not gonna get with fighters that actually have a chance of winning. Like he's just trying to run up the bag, and he's trying to yeah, he's just trying to run up the bag. This is purely for entertainment purposes only, in my opinion.
but I saw a video of the guy that he fought in China or
In
Japan.
Japan.
I don't know.
It was,
And he low key got hit.
Yeah, I was about to say he got touched. He got touched up, and then he knocked him out. He knocked him out, right? Didn't he knock him
yeah,
out?
he got a knockdown. Yeah.
Knocked him out. Hey Floyd, you're getting old, bro. Come up.
Imagine. What y'all think if Deji? Of course, it's an exhibition, so if they finish the fight, like all 8 rounds, it's a draw. Even though realistically, we'll know who won,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But if Deji knocks out Floyd
Floyd
Mayweather,
Mayweather.
or even
I will put that will not happen. I will put my whole house. That will not happen.
Bro,
or if he even knocks down Floyd Mayweather, or rocks him or anything, right? Does that make Deji the best YouTube boxer?
Low key.
Yeah,
Low
at the very least, it puts him number 2 just by doing that to Floyd. Even though realistically, if he does that to Floyd, it could anything could just be luck, a good punch, right?
What happens? Beats him like 5. I don't think he's gonna win 5 rounds.
I mean,
Like if he wins like 3 rounds against Floyd Mayweather,
I thought Logan won 3-4 rounds against Floyd, but that's me.
I think he won 2. That's
2.
I mean,
I saw an episode. It was like Logan even thought he won 3, and everybody just started laughing at him.
I thought he won I thought he won like 3 or 4.
I mean, I feel like I mean, I don't want to say Mayweather tried, but at the same time, this man's retired. He's just trying to get money at this point.
I mean, he did try a little bit.
I feel like he did. He
definitely had to try.
Yeah, he definitely.
Yeah. There's no way you're going there.
Yeah. Exactly. 100%.
The build-up for that fight was good.
If Deji even gets to like hurt Mayweather and wobbles him somehow, I will run down my street naked, yelling bloody murder, and I will fucking give both of you guys $50.
Bro,
I will give both of you guys $50 if Deji even
Thank God
hurts.
this is recorded.
Thank God. Deji, please.
Bro, if Deji even rocks Mayweather, I will give both of you $50.
Deji,
Bro, I don't think
please.
he's ever gonna rock you.
Yo,
If he
nah.
does,
no, I'm a man of my word. If he does, I'll give you $50.
Deji,
please.
Bro,
I'm
are
in a
y'all
big hole
gonna?
right now.
Of course you are. Yo, wait, are y'all tuning into that fight just to watch?
Yeah.
If I'm betting $50, hell yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I'm tuning into the fight.
No,
I'm
but
probably gonna.
yeah, like that. This is gonna be fun. Like I said, it's all about like when it's exhibition fights and all that stuff. It's all about the entertainment. Entertaining the fans, giving the fans what they want.
I mean, but win or lose, they're both getting a bag.
Yo, 100%, 100%,
Both getting a bag.
100%.
Can't really complain there.
No, you cannot. Absolutely not. I would 100% like.
I would 100% take a fight with Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
100%, hands down.
I mean, who wouldn't though? Even though I'd get my ass beat probably, but hey, it's all good.
I would definitely,
Of course.
100%. No doubt in my mind, he's not knocking me out.
Yeah,
But I'm finna wake up next morning in the hospital bed. 100 M's. Like, that's OD. Like 10 M's.
I'm more than that, I know. But yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see when that comes around as well. Thoughts on? I haven't been keeping too much up with soccer. I tuned in today, to the United game. Bro, 6-3 against City.
Is crazy, and it was a petty 6-3. Like it really should have been 6-2, 6-1.
Bro,
United is so shit now, bro.
No,
Not
but
even gonna lie.
we were on a decent run before
No,
that.
but it wasn't even them like playing shit. It
It's
was
just
just
cities.
City just being OD
Bro,
good, bro.
Foden got a hat trick, right? And Holland.
Holland got a Holland's on
Holland's on
pace to
fire.
60 plus goals.
Holland's just
60
fucking nasty.
plus goals.
Bro, who's top of the table right now? Arsenal, right?
I think it's City and then Arsenal.
Yeah.
Really?
Shout out to Arsenal.
No,
I'm a Chelsea fan.
no. Arsenal's got 21 points while City has 20.
Haha, City,
Damn.
City.
But Arsenal
He
has
got a good win today, though.
yes.
Yeah, they had a really good.
Fuck it. But look, Arsenal's got one loss that was against us, right? But haven't they been playing like the lower end teams, right? So far?
Yeah.
Yeah.
While City's been playing like they haven't even lost the game. 6 wins, 2 draws. Like City's been just looking.
Oh man,
Who
they
who
play
has
good competition.
who has City been playing? They
Play,
let me see. They played West Ham 2-0, Bournemouth 4-0, 3-3 with Newcastle, 4-2 Crystal Palace, 6-0 Nottingham Forest, 1-1 Aston Villa. They were supposed to play Tottenham.
Oh,
Got
no.
postponed. 3-0 against Wolves and then 6-3 against United. They've been playing like pretty solid teams. Let me see.
Yeah, they have.
Let me see Arsenal. Who have they been playing? They play Crystal Palace.
Arsenal haven't. I don't
Crystal
think they played
Palace.
anyone big.
Crystal Palace 2-0. 4-2 to Leicester. Leicester's looking rough right now, right? Are they still
Yeah,
bottom of the
Leicester-
table?
Yeah, they are.
3-0 against
They're bottom of
Arsenal.
the
3-0
point.
against Bournemouth. 2-1 against Fulham. 2-1 against Aston
No,
Villa.
lost in there.
They lost 3-1 to Arsenal. I mean to United. And then beat Brentford 3-0. Beat Tottenham 3-1. So I mean, really, they've only won against like 2 good teams. Like, I'll still put United as like good, right? Because I don't think look, United isn't that bad, bro.
They're not
Look,
bad. They're
City's
not
just
poor, bro.
City's
They're
just
just
on
OD.
another level, bro. City's like
I don't know.
on another level. You know what I mean? And
All
then
they-
they played Tottenham, but Tottenham's like
All they needed was
Tottenham's
throughout
pretty
this
alright.
run
Pretty
was a competent striker, and now they have one of the best strikers in the world. And it's
Even
a-
without last season they didn't have a
long
striker.
time.
Last season they didn't have a striker, right?
What?
Last season they didn't have a striker, right?
No.
No.
And they
No,
still
no.
won, right? And they still won
Yeah.
the damn.
They still won it, bro.
Man, I gotta start watching more. I haven't been
Me
keeping
too.
up.
Me too.
What happened? What happened with Liverpool though? Liverpool's in the mud.
Liverpool's in the mud right now. They're 9th in the table. Let's see their games so far. They've let me see real
They
quick.
lost. They lost against. Oh,
They-
they tied 2-2 against.
Fulham.
Tied
They
2-2.
they tied 1-1 with Crystal Palace. They lost to United 2-1.
United.
They beat
Yeah.
Bournemouth 9-0.
Tied.
That's crazy. No matter what team it is. 2-1 to Newcastle. They won. Tied with Everton. 0-0. And then, bro, I feel like this happens every year that you always see Napoli versus Liverpool. I feel like I always see that.
Yeah, I feel like
Right?
I always see.
I feel like I've always seen Napoli versus Liverpool, but 4-1 to Napoli.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. I wouldn't
Yeah, you
expect
guys,
it. 2-1 to beat Ajax 2-1, tied 3-3 with Brighton. Brighton's in top 5 in the league right now. Yeah, they're 4th.
Their manager, Chelsea, up the Blues.
It's
Up
crazy.
the Blues, baby.
I mean, it's still early in the season. Only like what, 8 games in? I want to say
Nah,
we're only
they're
8 games.
done.
Only 8 games in.
Nah, done. But they can still make Champions League, but the title run is done. Done.
How's the title run done right now?
Because you understand how perfect you have to be to keep up with like City.
That's true, but Arsenal's right now in
Yeah,
the lead.
like-
At the moment, they're in the lead. So, I mean, you can't say off of 8 games, title run's done. Never know. Still early. Still pretty early. So hopefully, United makes a comeback and we win the
Hopefully
league.
they straighten up, boys.
Yo, real quick, this is super random, but Ansu Fati or what's his face?
Vinny?
Vinicius Jr.
Be for real, bro. We all know the answer to that. It's Mr. Vinicius Jr.
Uh,
He's better than Fati right now, bro. Fati's not even in the Spain squad.
Wait, I heard something. I heard something about I saw it in. I don't check the chat no more like that, but I saw it in some chat. Was it the Beautiful Game chat, Ale?
I think so.
Probably.
It was like Vinicius Jr. had
Like Vinicius had like 600 minutes this season or something.
Yeah.
Has like 7 goals / assists, and then Fati has like 200 300 minutes and has 5 goals assists. So I
Yeah,
don't know.
He better
And
bug too.
plus he's just
Fati's
coming.
been out for a while because
Yeah,
this
and
man-
he's just coming back.
Yeah.
He's just coming back.
But I mean, no, I can't lie. Before Fati has like the injury, he wasn't Vinny. But Vinny
Well,
was
Vinny was just
bad.
dog. Vinny was just
Yeah,
dog.
but Vinny came back after a year of getting clowned, and he was just on it,
Yeah, that is true.
on it the whole season.
100%.
So I have to congratulate him for that for sure.
That's true. That's
Gotta
true.
give him.
This is gonna be the future Messi and Ronaldo talk. To be honest, let's be
Well,
real.
I hope
Yeah.
to see it. But Holland,
Yo, Holland is crazy.
the top 4.
Haaland is-
Bro, I would like to see, bro. But Mbappe, I feel like I don't hear about Mbappe. Mbappe needs to leave PSG. I think. I feel like if he doesn't win a Champions League this year with them, I feel like he needs to go somewhere else.
If Mbappe wins another World Cup, it's gonna be difficult not to like put him up there.
But then again, it's like
You know what's
everyone was
World
hyping.
Cups?
Look, everyone was hyping up Mbappe when he won the World Cup, but France was just a good team.
It was. They were a phenomenal team.
They're-
A
and
lot
they
of
were-
teams-
And they were only talking about Mbappe mainly because, well, first of all, Mbappe's striker, so of course he's gonna get highlights, right? And it's like, also it's just he was young. That was it. He was a young
He was
player. He was 19 at the time. He was 19.
19.
Yeah, that's true. Which
He
like
was
I'm not gonna take
20.
any credit, but like it was just a really good team.
Yeah, the whole team were fucking crazy.
Was-
Like you guys saw all the goals that they scored, freaking insane. You guys saw that one the one-
Pavard.
Pavard.
Yeah, I forget who was. Yeah. I forget who it was against, but we went to the top, the upper
Argentina.
90, fucking hit the post, and that shit went in. Shit was so beautiful, bro.
From like far, right?
Nice.
Yeah, from afar. I think it was outside the
that
box.
was that was Pavard, I
I
believe.
watched that game
Yeah.
live at my grandma's house.
That was a
be-
crazy game.
it was a really
Insane.
good game. One of the
That was
best
a
games I've ever
crazy
watched.
game. Bro, I
Yeah,
remember watching
definitely.
Croatia versus France. It was like a gloomy day. I was like,
It
bruh,
was.
it was a gloomy day. Gloomy.
Yo,
But
World Cup,
It's such a
World Cup
so
starts
sucky when it's gloomy outside. Like,
yeah.
and it's like the World Cup.
World Cup starts
what a
soon
whole-
too.
Very soon, boys.
Very
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 soon. Next
There's-
month. Next
yeah.
month.
Yeah.
Bro, we
Next
gotta be
month.
talk bro. I'm hopping on the podcast every week to talk about that shit.
World Cup.
That's
To
what I'm saying,
update on the
bro,
games,
until it
bro.
happens.
Lock in.
We're locked. I'm saying Argentina taking it all the way.
Argentina though.
Argentina? I don't
Yes.
see that, to be
Oh,
honest.
I get this when I say Argentina.
Bro, Holland's going to win. I don't even know if Norway's in the fucking World Cup. I'm like, Holland's just gonna win. If keep it a buck. As long as Holland's there, shit, man. That motherfucker's on the tear.
By the way he's looking, maybe.
The way he looking, shit, man. He could carry a fucking team, bro.
You know what's gonna be a great match? England versus USA.
That's a game.
USA,
I would like to see that.
The Revolutionary War.
Yo, for real, Revolutionary War, bro.
Right.
It's gonna be absolutely crazy. I'm so excited to watch that game. Like I'm looking through the
It's so sad. I already picked up all the games. Like
yeah.
I have class some of the days, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna just be in class. Sorry, professor.
Shout out to all my
Yes.
professors, but yeah, I'm gonna be watching the World Cup during class. I'm sorry, that's
That was
just super important to me.
Guys,
Do you think
like, this
Mexico?
shit only comes out 40.
Do you think
You said
Mexico
what?
will finally get out the? You know about the curse, Mexico never getting out the round of 16. Do you think it will finally happen this year?
No, bro.
I don't think so.
They're so
No.
dope. They're so dope.
I don't
They'll
think so.
probably get into round of 6. If they get into round of 16 again and not get out, I
In
don't
their
know, man.
group. It depends who's in their group.
Didn't we already? We did this on the last podcast. I think they have
Yeah, we did.
an interesting group, right? World Cup group.
Group C. Oh, they have Poland, Argentina, and Saudi Arabia.
That's
Man,
an
that's a
interesting
tough
group.
group.
That's not bad. Poland isn't bad.
Oh my God, they play at 5 a.m. What are you doing at 5?
Well,
Bro,
Qatar is 7 hours ahead. That's why.
I think Mexico will get out.
I think Poland and Argentina will probably get out.
Do you think? Bro,
See,
I'm
I guess.
telling you, the World Cup curse is breaking this year, bro. No way France
Yeah,
doesn't get out of fucking group
there's
stage
no way.
with
There's no way France
Australia,
is getting.
Denmark, and Tunisia. I don't see
Should have
it.
been Peru.
Should have been, bro. It really should have been. I would have
Should've been
been down
Peru.
to get it back,
Should have been
bro.
Colombia. Yo, Colombia would have been in that group. We definitely would have made it out. Yes, sir.
Denmark isn't a bad team. Denmark is not a
Oh
bad team,
yeah.
Oh,
Neither is Colombia.
Denmark's pretty good.
bro.
They were the team that
Bro,
knocked us out last World Cup.
bro.
Oh yeah, they
The
were.
group to watch, the most interesting group, I think, is
It's gonna be
Group B
Uruguay.
and Group E. Really? Actually,
Seriously.
that's
What?
Group H is like my third most wanting to watch group. Either Group H or Group A. I feel like those four groups are like I think Group E, Spain, Costa Rica, Germany, Japan. That's a good group.
It is.
That's the
I'm
group of
looking at it
death
right
for
now.
me. I think that's the group of death for me. After that,
Yeah.
maybe Group B. Group B looks interesting because Wales could get out. They could get out.
Nah, bro, I can't lie. Yeah, Group E looks good. Group H is also kind of hard.
I don't think Ghana's too bad. Korea,
Ghana,
I mean,
Uruguay,
Uruguay and Portugal look like the teams that should get out, but I mean,
Never know.
Korean
You never
Republic
know.
could
Nah,
get
Anything can
out.
happen.
They could get out.
Anything
Group
can happen.
Group
F
A?
has like,
What?
like
Oh, Group F
A.
isn't a bad group actually.
Group F, like I feel like they're all like there's not one team that's like super much better than everybody else.
I feel like
'Cause, I
Belgium's the
mean,
top of that group, but they're not super much better than Croatia. And I don't think Croatia's super much better than Canada. I don't know Morocco, but I don't even think they're too far behind
Crazy.
Canada.
Like Group E is the team to watch.
Yeah, that's the group to watch. Group A is not bad.
Yeah.
Group A, I think Qatar looks, everyone probably thinks Qatar is like, automatically going to lose, but you never really know with soccer. They are probably the weakest group, but like Ecuador's looks well. I wonder what's going to happen with Ecuador. Do you think they're going to get fined or do you think they'll get taken out the World Cup?
Nah.
It's too late. There's a month left, so
Yeah,
I
it's
don't.
too late. You gotta send them.
Yeah.
They'll probably just fine them, to be honest, or make that one player
Yeah.
not play. But then again, you never know with because like with soccer, like
If-
I'm pretty sure Ecuador beat Peru one of the times. They also beat Chile, which is why Chile is in talks because I think Colombia beat Ecuador twice, right, in both their games for the qualifiers.
Nah, Ecuador whooped our ass like
Really?
6-1. OD.
Really? So
Let's
shit,
not talk about that though.
shit.
I
But
feel like if
Netherlands
they
is
were
a good
going
team.
to suspend Ecuador from the World Cup, I feel like they would have done it already.
yeah,
Yeah, they would.
Okay, they would have done it
Yeah.
already. I feel like.
And put
A
Peru.
month away from World Cup.
Yeah. Probably just gonna find them, to be honest.
Yeah, probably. I would have liked to see them only because I'm Peruvian. I would have liked to seen that. But Netherlands probably gonna take that. Senegal's a good team. I like to.
But again, the host nation always plays well.
It's always
Russia
you don't think
played
it's rigged?
well.
You don't think it's a little rigged or something's going on behind the scenes?
Oh, definitely. But okay, you know,
You don't think
I'm here for controversy.
Yeah.
Alan wants to
Like,
get
Russia played
controversial.
well. Brazil played well. South Africa played well, or like I don't know what represented them. I guess South Africa. And yeah, I feel like they all played well. Who knows?
Brazil got touched.
OD touched.
They got touched by Germany
OD touched.
and then
But
Netherlands
up
beat
to
them
that
too.
point, they were whooping ass.
That's true. That's true.
They were
That's
whooping
true.
ass.
Brazil's always whooping ass. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
That's all they do. They play soccer.
Yeah, that is all they do.
The ass whoop.
I'm surprised Mexico isn't just a better team. You know what I mean? I'm surprised they're not like a Brazil. You know what I mean?
Because they're in the CONCACAF.
The
You
CONCACAF.
get no comp. Hot take. hot take. You put Mexico in the CONMEBOL, they're not getting out. They're not going to the World Cup.
You don't think so?
Fact. Mexico is not better than Peru. Yeah, Mexico is not better than Peru, not better than Colombia, not better than Ecuador, not better than Argentina, not better than Brazil, not better than Uruguay. That's 6 right there. Who else? Who else qualified for here?
If you,
Yeah, they're not better than any of them.
I think they should merge. I would like to actually see them merge both the CONMEBOL and the CONCACAF.
Oh my God!
Well, no. I'll. Yeah, they would.
They would barely.
Whoa, wait. Listen. With that, right? With that, it would also just be Wouldn't it just also be like more spots to qualify as well? Because how many teams go? Like 4 teams, right? From each from the CONMEBOL and the CONCACAF, it's 4 teams, right? We got USA, 4. We got Mexico, we got who else is here? Costa Rica, and is that it? And we got Canada.
Canada 4.
So we got 4, and then we also get 4 from.
So it would be 8 spots.
Yeah, so 8 spots.
Can you imagine?
So that would be a whole other league.
It would probably be another. You don't think Mexico would in those 8 spots? You don't think Mexico would qualify?
Yeah, probably.
I think Mexico would qualify.
Who?
No, bro. No, they'll qualify, but probably not. Because think about it. Because I just named off 6 CONMEBOL teams that are better than Mexico.
You really think?
So that means that says that there's 2 more spots.
I think Peru and Colombia are in the same area, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think Mexico's in that group with them.
No, bro.
Really?
No.
I mean,
bro. I feel like, bro, Colombia and Peru are like we face so much harder comp, bro.
Yeah, but
we face harder comp, bro. I feel like we're like I wouldn't say head and shoulders, but we're low key clear of Mexico. Yeah, kill me in the comments,
bro. What about USA? USA's getting better over the years. Every year they're getting
USA's
better.
gotten so much better.
This is kind of
every year.
Yeah, I feel like it would be okay. I'll tell you the 8 teams that would qualify.
I wouldn't even be surprised if USA could get like a 4th place.
No, stop it, bro.
What?
That means that insists that they're better than.
Bro, but you never know with the rankings, bro. Like, look, right now, look. Who was really going to think Ecuador was going to be like touching everyone?
A lot of.
I didn't think Ecuador was going to be touching everyone. I didn't think they were. Bro, I didn't think they were going to be touching everyone.
Because think about it, okay, I'll give you 5 teams that will qualify for real. Brazil, Argentina are locked. Locked number 1.
Always locked.
Always locked. Then Uruguay has to be locked. Uruguay is a lock.
They're always a 3rd or 4th.
They're a little shaky.
They can be shaky sometimes.
Locked.
But they usually
Colombia
get through.
has to be a lock, bro. I'm sorry.
A lock? They didn't get it this year.
Because we were playing horrible, bro.
Shit,
Okay, y'all played horrible.
We're locks, bro. Put us against Guatemala, and we're literally doing this, bro. Look,
bro, but are y'all slapping USA and Mexico?
We're slapping the US.
I don't know.
Nah, you're bugging, bro.
Y'all didn't slap Mexico. Y'all tied.
We can't. No, we won.
Didn't y'all tie?
Bro, Colombia does not beat USA, bro.
No way, bro.
I don't know.
Y'all gonna be tight right now.
You really think Colombia's would beat USA in a match?
Yes.
Oh yeah, y'all did come back. I remember that.
100%. I think Colombia beats. Bro, USA literally just tied against trash bags.
Okay,
well,
but
not trash bags, but
that happens with all the time.
Yeah,
like
happens.
that happens.
Bro,
they're friendlies. They're friendlies. Look, right? Peru literally beat Croatia using their starter team in a friendly right before the World Cup, and Croatia went to the final.
Yeah, but yeah, I feel it.
It happens. It's
USA has been getting
most of the time
better
Colombia
over the
beats
years.
USA. Yeah, definitely. Wait, didn't Colombia just play the USA?
Not from what I see now. Y'all played Guatemala, beat Guatemala 4-1 recently. Y'all beat Saudi Arabia 1-0 back in
Last
in
time the
June.
USA played Colombia was June 28th. And guess who won?
Was it the U.S.?
Yeah.
Sitters.
2-0, 2-0.
They
Damn,
won 2-0.
2-0.
bro. So
But
you
and then
can't
the game and
say
then
you.
before that they played a game June 25th. Guess who else won?
USA?
Yeah, and guess I by how much?
How much?
3-0.
Against Colombia?
Nah, bro.
3-0, 3-0.
Man, fuck them. They're sitters.
Yeah, what does
Hey,
that
man,
make you?
that's a friendly though. You put up.
Yeah,
You
but
put
you
up
were the one saying friendly, so
You just compare with a friendly, bro.
bro. In a competitive tournament, we whooping their ass.
but how do you
Okay,
know that?
bro, okay, but look,
Like
you're
just
saying okay,
no.
but you're telling me, oh, that's just a
No.
friendly. But Eddie literally just made a great point talking about how Peru beat Croatia one time, and Croatia still made it to the finals of the
And
World
that
Cup.
was Croatia's team. Peru, you know
Yeah.
how sometimes Peru just randomly finding me off the street talking about, yo, can you play for,
For
us?
real, bro, for real.
And that's the team that Peru played against Croatia with.
Suit up for the night, bro. We need you.
They literally
Crack
bought me
shit
a
on the
pair of
street.
cleats. Yo, I was out there with Andy Polo fucking passing the ball, bro. I literally assisted in that game, bro. I was in there, bro.
Fuck. That's why soccer is like probably the worst sport to gamble in. I
Nah,
mean, but that's any
any sport.
Any sport is
no,
the
but
worst sport
soccer
to
is
gamble
such
in.
a fuckery, bro. It's such a fuckery. Like
Yeah.
it dead ass could turn like this, like
But
that.
it could.
In
I feel like
momentum in
there's a lot of
soccer
sports.
is probably like the craziest momentum next to like baseball probably. Because momentum change in baseball is like that's like game changing.
Yeah. I don't
Oh, but
know, bro.
what sucks
I don't
though
watch
is that
baseball.
like soccer isn't like as it's not as popular in the United States as it is in like other foreign countries. I was literally talking about this with this one guy. He came to my class to do a presentation, right, for the class. His name is Joe Favorito. I don't know if you guys have heard of him, but he's been in the sports industry for like so long, like for 30 plus years, and he has like his own book and he has like a bunch of different stuff. And he came to speak to our class and he was talking to us how like you know how like soccer is barely covered in the United States, and like there's some people in my class that they want to be broadcasters one day, and and he was giving us tips. He's like, oh, if you want to be a broadcaster, cover the sports that aren't really covered that often. Like for example, soccer, for example, isn't covered as much as football or baseball
But
or
you got more
all
bread doing
that.
the other ones, right?
Yeah, you get hella bread doing the other ones, but I mean, with soccer, like soccer is not as like popular in the United States. You go anywhere else. You go to Mexico. You go
Bro, you
to
go to any
France.
other
Literally, yeah, exactly. You go to any other country,
country,
and
and they get mad
soccer,
because people are like, "Oh, all you do is just run." I'm like,
yeah,
bro,
like no,
some of
it's
y'all
not
don't even run. Like,
exactly
That's true.
don't even run. Y'all don't even get up from the couch to go to your refrigerator.
for real, for real, for real, for real, for real. For real. Like it's crazy. It's crazy to me how people like they
This was
bash soccer for being like
For being the greatest sport.
yeah. Yeah, for not being like a sport, for being a sport that's known for like dives and stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, like diving is common in
that's
soccer.
every sport though.
Every
Yeah,
sport is
but
like that, bro. The
exactly,
fouls they call
exactly,
in basketball is.
exactly. Oh my,
Mm,
bro, in the NBA, it's crazy. It was got to a point where they had to make it a rule that if you
Rule.
dive, there's penalties to that,
You literally get
right?
fined.
They get fined for that, bro. In the NBA, you
exactly.
like in soccer, like yeah, you'll get if it's like a really bad dive, you'll get like a yellow card, right? But that's pushing it still. Now it's not. In normal
It's
soccer, if
part
you
of the
dive,
it's
the
part of the
referee
game. It's
sees
part of the game though.
Part of
part
the
of the
game,
game.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
dive
Exactly,
you
man.
dive so then, bro. You dive so then you can help your
You
team,
gotta
bro. Who
sell it. You
cares?
gotta
Exactly,
sell it.
exactly. But people don't understand that.
Yeah,
Soccer,
non-athletic people,
bro.
bro.
If you a soccer player, you could dead become an actor.
For real.
That's my
Fact.
take.
That ass. It gets me tight. It gets me tight because like ESPN's like this big, huge company, and like you rarely ever see soccer ever, unless it's like the World Cup final. It has to be like a huge occurrence
Yeah.
for
Well,
ESPN to even like
no,
broad.
actually, ESPN Plus actually does have soccer, but they barely have. The only thing like they have like in professional leagues, they have La Liga, and that's all I've seen. But the thing is they also have like college soccer, but
Uh,
like the NCAA soccer. When it comes to like, but even then it's not that much. But when it comes to like professional leagues, the only thing I've seen is La Liga. That's all I've seen. Haven't seen any
Yeah.
other league in
I don't know why they're not covering the fucking Prem.
That's
yeah,
what
I
I'm
don't,
saying.
yeah, like the Prem. That would be, you know how much money they would
What are
get.
you gonna generate?
Yeah, that's so much money like lost just because you're not covering the Prem.
Because,
Bro, like
no.
literally, bro. Like they should just abuse the fact Ronaldo's over there. Motherfuckers love Ronaldo.
Exactly.
Mostly Americans, bro.
Yeah. Like what's it called? A lot of people that don't watch soccer, like I'm sure they've all heard of Cristiano Ronaldo at some point in their life.
Some point in life.
Yeah, at some point in
The
their life.
household name.
Like, oh, Cristiano Ronaldo did this at Manchester United.
Even
Like
though
that.
even though he's not even the GOAT.
Yeah, exactly, 100%. We can
Yeah,
have the discussion. That we can have the discussion another time.
he went
Uh,
there.
but like ESPN should really, and other companies too. They should take, they should take what's it called, advantage of that.
Yeah.
But they don't.
But shit, we
But
about
they
to.
don't. Yeah, we about to. That's why we here on the Word Around Town podcast.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Talk on the mat, baby. Footy.
Exactly.
Talking about that footy. And then they leave. No one wants to hear this.
Footy. I'm not here for that.
Yo, Oscar, you watch football?
Like
American?
American football? No,
Yeah. Nah.
not really.
You been
I mean, a lot of the kids in my class do. I know something happened with like the Jets or something. I think, right?
I want to
Giants?
get into football this season. I heard Broncos are looking good, and
Nah,
my fam.
not
Really,
looking-
they're not. I was hearing this. I was hearing during what was it, the off season, that Broncos were gonna look pretty alright. Are we looking?
Yeah,
ass?
yeah, that's what everybody said.
Bro.
Matter of fact, I was just watching the Giants game. Let's go, Giants. We're 3-1, baby. Yes, sir.
You're a Giants fan?
Yeah. I gotta be, bro. I gotta be.
You guys saw what happened with the the Dolphins? With
Yeah,
Yeah.
they lost.
Oh,
They lost,
God.
right, to the.
No, but
Bengals?
No, not that with their player. It's like
Injury
I
to
forget. I don't
Tua.
know how to say his last name, but it's Tua something.
Oh, he got hurt, right? He got hurt during that game, right?
Yeah. He was
And
cleared
then-
to play when he shouldn't have been,
I saw a
and then
source
he got
today.
all fucked up.
Then I think it was like the neurosurgeon or the the guy.
The neurosurgeon. Yeah,
Yeah, he got fired.
yeah.
As
I saw
should
that.
though, like it
Couldn't
was
have played.
sad
Yeah,
to see that.
crazy.
Yeah, NFL Players Union terminates neo-trauma consultant involved in evaluation of Dolphins player concussion, reports say.
But yeah, and the NFL is also changing like their concussion rules or something like that.
Really? Because of that?
I would imagine. Yeah.
You not see it?
No, I heard about it. I heard that someone got injured, but I didn't know. Was it bad?
His fingers were like this.
Huh?
It was really bad.
fingers were like
He wasn't.
This.
Yeah, he
His
got
what
pulled
was
off
like-
on a stretcher.
His fingers.
Oh, his fingers?
Yeah, they were like stuck like
God damn.
that, bro.
He got pulled off on a stretcher and he couldn't move.
Yeah. Prayers up.
And the
Yeah,
Dolphins
for real.
and the
doing
Dolphins
it?
21-19 win over Buffalo Bills. Tagovailoa, I can't pronounce his name. Tago, let's just say Tago, was knocked out of the game briefly in the second quarter after a hit by Bills linebacker Matt Molino forced the back of his helmet to hit the turf. The 24-year-old third-year quarterback got up stumbling and was taken to the locker room for a concussion check.
Oh yeah,
Molino
that was the first one. So let me tell you the story. So he got a hurt, whatever. And he got up, but then like he immediately just dropped back down. So we're like, okay, that's a concussion.
Yeah.
So then they come out like the next day, like, oh no, it's like back spasms or whatever. And then, now he just got
Yeah,
injured.
Molino was flagged for a
That's career ending, I would say.
Really?
Damn,
I would say that's career ending.
they could have
It
killed him.
sucks. Yeah, they could have killed him 100%.
Yeah.
That shouldn't have happened. They should have done a better job with
Oh.
safety
Because
of their athletes.
I feel like so many athletes want to be like, oh, like look at me, I can fight through an injury.
I mean, but the doctors did tell him that he was clear. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That is
so,
true.
I mean, it's yeah. They need to get
So I
fired.
mean, who you gonna believe? Yourself that doesn't really know about the medical field, or you're gonna
No, I
believe the
agree.
doctor? You know what I
I
mean?
agree, I
So
agree.
that's not his fault. That's crazy though.
And
He could've
yeah,
been-
but I mean, they're talking about the coach and how like the coach is like yeah, the doctors did allow him, but like you're a human being, like you should see with your own two eyes if someone is good. But then again,
If
I
the
mean, he-
coach is saying, I mean, if the doctor's saying, you know what I mean, who are you to really judge a doctor?
go against the doctor, yeah, for
You
sure.
know what I mean? They're saying the coach,
No, I
but I
agree.
mean, he just sees the guy and the guy that's been in the medical field saying.
Like if you didn't know, like you wouldn't suspect that he was like going through a concussion.
Yeah. What happened with the Jets? You
I
said
think
something.
they're doing pretty well
They're 2-2 right now. They just recently beat the Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
today. Matter of fact,
Yeah, today. Right?
today the Steelers. So the Jets aren't doing bad, ladies and gentlemen. Putting New York on the map. Proud of us. Well, proud of them.
Bro, they
I know, man.
why aren't they the New Jersey Nets? I mean Jets.
They're the New Jersey
Bro,
Nets.
No, why aren't they Jersey? Aren't
yo, you
both
know what's
aren't
so
both
funny?
Giants and Jets in
They're
Jersey?
both in New York.
They're both in New York? You mean Jersey?
No,
Yes.
they play in Jersey, bro.
They're in Jersey.
Oh, they're in
They
Jersey. Oh,
play in Jersey. They play in MetLife.
New York sells more tickets.
bro, you know what's so funny? I was talking about this the other day. I don't remember who it was with, but I don't remember who it was with, but I was hanging out with someone. They were like, "Oh, it's like it's New Jersey Jets, right?" And I'm like, "No, it's the New York Jets." Right? And they're like, "Oh, but shouldn't it be like New Jersey?" I'm like, "Listen, bro, I'm just here. I'm just here.
Yeah, it's the New York Jets.
Yeah,
It's the New York Jets."
Fuck.
it
hate
should
the
really
Jets.
be Jersey. They should both
And
be
the
Jersey.
Giants in Jersey.
They should both be
A
Jersey.
lot of people should be Jersey.
That's fact. That's fact.
But whatever, you know. We all know. We claim the Giants over here. As a New Jerseyan.
Oscar, I saw something that you wrote. You was like low key irrelevant. I saw the thing you wrote. I don't know much about it though.
Yo, you wrote it as I was on it.
Yeah, it's because here's the thing: the whole issue with Ime Udoka has already been like, it's already like like people aren't talking about that anymore. It's just like a thing that happened, and they're not really talking about it anymore. But for context, Ime Udoka, the head coach of the Boston Celtics, he was caught having an affair with one of his female staff workers, and basically what happened is he got suspended from the NBA for I think a year. No, for the season. He got suspended for the season, and then the coach Joe Mazzulla is gonna take over while Udoka is suspended.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Moving
but the funny thing is though, the staff worker, she's married. She was married, right? And the husband found out through a door camera.
That's actually wild.
Yeah, it was through a door camera.
Luka is literally, I think he's like married to like Nia Long.
Yeah. Wait, is he? Hold on, let me see. I think so, right?
Something like that. Yeah.
Oh,
A lot of women-
I wanted to
Hey,
talk
no,
Oh,
he's not
yeah.
married. He's not married, but they are.
together.
They've been dating they've been engaged since 2015. they have a
Engaged
10-year-old kid.
since?
Yeah, and they have a kid.
How you been
10-year-old
engaged
son.
7 years and not get married?
That's how
they
you
said-
know like, they're running around.
They said marriage is not a priority. That's what they said.
Yeah, clearly.
Their words.
I wanted to talk about this right off rip, right? I know it's now back to the boxing thing, right? Because I mentioned it to Oscar. Now this news is like 2 hours old, right? But I mentioned it when it was
yeah.
just first talked about. Adrian Broner versus Nate Diaz.
Yes.
Ali didn't know about
Yeah,
that.
even
shit.
Ali didn't know. Even Ali didn't know.
Adrian Broner versus Nate Diaz.
Nate Diaz against anybody. I'm not.
Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Nate Diaz versus
Nate
Adrian
Diaz
Broner.
is probably like he has like heart, OD heart.
Yeah.
Like that man will not lose,
Do you think?
which is very
Dude.
impressive.
Do you think he beats Adrian Broner?
Yes, bro.
I know Adrian Broner. From what I've heard, he's like, I don't know about now, but like from like maybe a couple of years ago, I heard that he was like type broke. That's what I heard
Type.
about.
He is.
Yeah, that he's like broke.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Poor
it's like,
guy.
you
He's
know,
at the top of the world.
for real.
But it's because you know how long it's been since like he fought.
What's the last time he fought Pac? Was it
It's been a
Pacquiao?
while. Hold on.
It was-
Adrian Broner last fight. Let me check.
Yeah.
I have a question. I have a question after this topic, guys.
Hold on. Let's see here.
His last fight, I believe, was in
2021.
2021, and it was against Giovanni Santiago, and he won by unanimous decision. And then his fight before that was Pacquiao.
Hey, Giovanni
lost.
Santiago.
Giovanni Santiago.
I thought it was versus Omar Figueroa.
No, it says if you go on Boxing Rack, it says it was
Oh shit. Oh yeah.
Come on, man.
Oh, my bad, my bad. I read it wrong. Sorry.
But yeah, but I mean, this is definitely, I would say, a money fight. I feel like Nate Diaz will bring more people than Adrian Broner. I feel like Adrian Broner will just bring people just because of what he used to be, but
Used to of
but
shade.
Yeah. No one
but
talks about
no,
Adrian Broner
but
anymore.
yeah, no one's talking about him like that no more. But people are still talking about Nate Diaz, so I feel like it will definitely bring money, and that's why he's challenging him right now. Do I think, and especially like more than likely he on I feel like he should win this fight
Yeah.
because like he's what he's got like 40 fights in, 24 wins, 24 KOs, 4 losses,
Oh,
1 draw.
yeah.
Adrian Broner.
Oh, Jim Broner.
Yeah, he's got 24. I mean,
Yeah,
34 wins,
think
24 knockouts,
Yeah.
4
Nate Diaz
losses, 1 draw.
restaurant. Nate Diaz just fought.
Yeah, he just fought what's his name? Tony Ferguson?
Yeah, Tony
Yeah.
Ferguson.
Yeah, and he just won. Right? Was it by knockout? It was by submission. But like and he can box. He can fight. I mean, he
Yeah,
definitely
no,
knows
100%.
he
Yeah.
knows how to
Nate
throw his
Diaz is
fist.
a fucking
But
warrior.
realistically, you should put I would think
Watch
you
your
should
head.
put you should really go with Broner because yeah, he's not like where he was, but he's still like he's
He
still
still fought many
he's still fought good fighters. He's won. I'm pretty sure he was a champion at one point. I want to say he was
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
So I mean, like you should go for him, but I don't know. I think he's definitely just going for this fight because he's broke. He needs the money,
Broke.
of course, right? But hey, I think this will be a good fight. It'll be very interesting.
You know
I
that.
think so too.
But I would,
It's really up to Broner, to be honest. If he is willing to leave it all in the ring, and yeah, it's possible. Because Nate Diaz, we all know with Nate Diaz, this man
Nate
will
Diaz.
literally die in the ring if he has to. He
That's
does everything he can. He does everything that he can to win.
that's true.
Right. If
Love-
Adrian Broner is willing to leave everything in the ring, he definitely has a chance. But the way that I see it, I feel like Nate Diaz is gonna win. personally.
Really,
I'm
Yeah, I
taking
think
Nate
Nate Diaz
Diaz
will win,
personally.
too. He's the fresher one. He's like,
Yeah.
I feel like he has a bigger chance. Oh, back to the question I was going to
yeah.
ask you
I
guys.
was about to say.
Um, have you guys been watching the Jeffrey Dahmer series?
I haven't.
No,
I've
I
heard
haven't, but
about
my girlfriend has, but I haven't.
What is it about? I don't know anything about it, but I heard something about
Oh,
like LGBTQ. I heard something about like
so it's
um.
about this guy that he was a serial killer in Milwaukee.
Is this like wait? Is this like off a true story, or
Yeah,
is it
no,
Yeah, it's Jeffrey Dahmer, bro.
true.
really?
Jeffrey Dahmer. Yeah, and he would how you call it, drug these people and take them back. Like he would bring them back to this apartment, drug them, and then rape them, assault them, and he would like start like cutting up their bodies, and he would
When was
like
this?
he would put like their heads in like the fridge, and like he would eat their organs and stuff. Yeah,
Oh,
he's a,
like Dexter, but worse.
Well,
yeah,
Dexter wasn't doing that. Dexter,
Exactly. That's why I said but worse.
yeah, I think he just killed people just to kill people. But like
yeah.
he killed bad
But
people, but that's how the show
bro,
went. But anyways,
it's a crazy watch. It's a crazy
I
watch.
feel like wow, this was a oh he died. They what did they execute him?
No,
I would assume.
the prisoner that he was in there with, I think he like killed him, assaulted him, and then he put like a broom up his ass. Where
Damn.
As he
Holy
should.
fuck.
As he fucking should.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't blame him. I would have done the same shit. Yeah, bro, but that's you guys
I
need to
feel
definitely watch, bro. I'm hooked. Even though I don't want to be because I'm a humongous pussy when it comes to scary things. But
I feel like with that type of stuff, with like Jeffrey Dahmer, Ted Bundy, I'm actually very fascinated by like I watched the Ted Bundy tapes.
yeah,
Oh my gosh, Joe.
I
The Ted
watched
Bundy tapes is so good.
I watched the movie with Zac Efron. I think it was a really good movie. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
have you guys watched the John Wayne Gacy one?
Nah.
The
No, I've
killer.
never watched that. Oh wait, that's the dude with like that used to kill people in a clown costume, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
When I
remember that.
killed him in a clown costume, like he was a clown. Like
Yeah, he was a clown and he would like lure the people and shit or whatever.
man.
I feel like with that type of thing, it's kind of the same thing with school shooters if you think about it, because like I forgot which school shooter it was. He was like saying like, you guys are like, I'm gonna be remembered forever type shit. Like they're getting what they
Yeah.
kind.
They just
I don't know about
want
like if that was like the aim of these guys. Maybe it's the same thing, but in the end they're kind of getting what they want. They're getting their face everywhere. They're getting the publicity because these guys are,
weirdos.
they got
That's what I
problems.
said. Like I thought about it. I'm like
Of
if you think
course,
about it,
of course, it's
like
gonna just keep happening.
people are doing these things because people like the outsiders in like society think of them as like weirdos and like ugly. So that's what I'm saying. Like y'all need to stop calling people ugly, bro, because they will turn into this.
Like do you guys watch Sneeko?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching something. I think it was just last night, and he even interviewed one of the people from the Parkland shooting. And let me go into my history because I literally just watched it. It's a very interesting watch. It was shit, I can't find it. He was just talking about basically like why white people are like more likely to shoot or something like that, right? It was very interesting, just about like how they can like tick and stuff like that, and like and it's not obviously just white people. Like obviously, this shit just happens. Like anyone can like snap.
Yeah, anybody.
But it was like the goal of these people, they're just trying to what's it called? Just trying to get their face out there and like kind of in a way become famous. Look, this guy has he's dead, but 20 years, like what, 20 years since he died? Like
Yeah,
1994 he died. Right? So like about like what, 20, no, 30
Yeah.
about 30ish years, right? Almost 30 years after he's dead. And motherfuckers are watching him on Netflix, you know what I mean?
That's crazy. But I find those series like very interesting because I want to understand like why like you did those things.
Yeah,
Like what got you to that point.
all mental.
but realistically, do we ever really get to know? I feel like with maybe Ted Bundy, we kind of got to know, but no one really believes it. But I feel like with these people, do they ever really say it? You know what I mean?
Oh,
Not
that's
really.
what I guess because they interviewed him like this woman on news interviewed him and I saw him on TikTok and he was like, I don't know why I did it. I'm like, what do you mean you know why you did it? He's like, it was just temptation. I'm like,
That's
damn,
crazy.
yeah, bro.
I
You
I feel like you won't ever understand unless you're actually
Yeah.
that person.
Yeah.
Like I don't
Because to
think
the outside world,
yeah.
we're like, but to them, they think they're completely correct.
Yeah.
But I don't know, those are just people that need help. I mean,
Right.
100% I agree.
Ever.
but what's
And like,
the whole thing about like what was it? Like what's the whole thing about like something they mentioned LGBTQ and they were trying to take it down, or like something that had like what
because
to do with Black Lives Matter or something like that?
because the people that like he assaulted and did all that stuff to, they were all men, and like most of them were like black men.
Mm.
Yeah, he was really big into that stuff. And like, oh, like going back, like the neighbor that lived next to him in his apartment building, she complained for 10 years straight
That
of like this smell of like decomposing flesh, and the cops would do nothing about it.
Jeffrey Dahmer
And
survivor
there's
and
an
never
episode where
recovered.
he assaulted this 14-year-old kid. He left them outside, and like the neighbor went downstairs to check up on the kid, and the cops were like, and Dahmer came around. He's like, "Oh no, that's my boyfriend. He's 19." And the kid had no ID, no nothing, and the cops just left him back into his apartment.
Damn.
Yeah,
But
bro, the cops.
see the thing is with this stuff, like then again, like there are people that are still alive that went through this shit, you know what I mean? And it's like now they're seeing this guy
People
get
out there
like
that would honestly be doing this stuff, which is
like
crazy.
you're now seeing this guy that, like that assaulted you, and now he's getting like, of course it's like not good fame, but he's still getting fame for what he did, years
Yeah,
later
I
after,
agree.
like it's been 30 years since he died, and now people are starting to bring up all this trauma that you once had. It's crazy. I don't think like these fuckers should get like these series, but then again, it's people, I won't lie, like me, like everyone else, we want to watch, we want to kind of know, like with the Ted Bundy series, like I enjoyed it. It was very interesting, but like there's other people that still survive from that shit. Like I think the person that literally was with him at one point at the beginning of the the whole thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That
She
must have
was.
been like traumatizing for her.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
That's
Well,
crazy.
you know, but then again, this shit will never stop happening. You know,
Yeah,
like
which is
we'll like
crazy.
continue. Does this stuff really happen like that? Does this stuff really happen anymore? Like where you'll hear about the Jeffrey Dahmers or Ted Bundys or like the.
No, I mean probably not
I,
because like
I feel like this
we're
stuff was back in like
the 80s,
you know like from like
80s,
maybe like
around
60s to like
Yeah.
to early 90s,
there.
and then I feel like maybe with like the internet this probably had
Yeah, 'cause
stopped.
now kids are smarter. They're smart.
Exactly. Yeah.
The police isn't as dumb.
It was just a different time. Like back in the 80s and 90s, like you could go out and like go walk by yourself, and you wouldn't have to really, worry about, a bunch of serial killers and shit. Nowadays, it's a different time.
Right.
Everyone locks their doors. Everyone walks or tries. I'm sure everyone. I know me personally, for example. I don't want to walk by myself at night. It's
Don't
just
know. Bro. Yeah,
no.
mostly your parts. I don't blame you, bro.
Yeah, nah. Like I'm not like even if it's a nice ass like fucking neighborhood,
Neighborhood.
like I'm good, bro. I'm not about to walk by myself. Like yeah, I mean, if it's like a 5 minute walk, sure. But
Not
if it's
even,
like
bro.
I mean, if it's like a 10 minute walk or more than that,
That's
yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Right.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
that's
Yeah.
yeah, bro. Because you don't know what could happen.
Yeah, exactly.
true.
You never
That's
know.
scary thing.
Nowadays, you never know.
Mostly now with like Ubers and stuff, like
Oh,
that
no.
stuff,
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm good. I'm
stuff
good,
is
bro.
it's crazy.
Bro,
I'll
I can.
just.
Man, I could fucking drive. I ain't taking no fucking Uber.
Facts.
Facts. No, for real.
But then again,
I'm driving.
Some people don't got that luxury. Some people don't have a car. Some people, they go to a club. They're getting drunk. So of course, you have to get
Yeah,
an Uber. I won't. I would probably end up getting an Uber, but I don't go out and drink. But
Me neither. But I feel like if you do go out and you drink, you get fucking wasted. Like get an Uber with like a friend or something or someone you know.
yeah,
definitely.
but
Like
are they drunk too?
Yeah,
I mean,
but
that's
I
the
don't
two
know.
case.
is better than one.
I mean, yeah, I mean, two is better than one, but if both of y'all
Yeah,
are
two is better
wasted,
than one.
both of y'all are wasted compared to like one
I
person.
mean, I don't do any of that, but like I just it's crazy. It's crazy to me how people don't care as much about their safety, and then when they get into that moment where they're like in some serious danger, then they wonder why, how they got into the situation and why me and all that, and it's because they didn't try
Yeah,
to prevent it, you know.
because you're
So
just
it makes no sense to me personally.
Yeah.
So yeah.
that's crazy though. Thought you guys watched it, but
Nah, I've heard about it though. I want to watch it, but I use Kiki's mom's Netflix account, and everyone forgot the password somehow.
bro,
I don't know.
Damn.
So I can't really get into. I'm waiting for them to hit me with the password. Then I'll probably watch. I was lucky just trying to go back and watch Avatar again for like the 5th time.
bruh.
Well, probably the greatest cartoon of all time. But
What?
Avatar,
Oh.
W.
Over SpongeBob? Nah.
Bro, what?
Bro, you already know what the best. Can we call this a cartoon of all time?
What?
Naruto?
Hold up.
No, if you put that's an anime.
That's an
Would you consider that a cartoon?
They're different.
No.
They're different.
SpongeBob is a cartoon.
You mean like a cartoon, not like an anime.
But like with the thing with Avatar, it does take from anime. It takes some
From
things
anime,
from,
yeah.
but it's not an anime. I know there's like a debate. Some people talk, but it's not an anime. It's a cartoon. But I think it's better than SpongeBob. If you say SpongeBob, you have to count all the seasons, even its recent ones.
I agree.
They got some flops.
SpongeBob goes hard though. I love SpongeBob.
The early season. I just feel like, but it's because I also like anime. You know what I mean? With anime, you usually get like some storytelling. Like there's no real storytelling in SpongeBob. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean that's because it's not really like
It's
supposed to be
yeah,
storytelling.
but
It's just like
it's just some random. SpongeBob gotta go catch the jellyfish of the day. You know what I mean? Is what it is, right? But that's why I like Avatar: The Last Airbender because it's like,
tells a story. Yeah.
you know, like even from season 1, you know, season 1 it was kind of like, okay, we gotta do this random thing, but then by season 3, when he's fighting the last guy, all these motherfuckers from from the first season that you thought were never gonna show up again, they pulled up.
Yeah.
Like all these random things. I like how like they tied everything together, especially like, did you watch Avatar?
Yeah. I watched.
Bro,
that
like
part.
season 2 was fire. I know a lot of people say season 3 was the best, bro. Tales of Passing Say, come on, bro.
Yo, the Tales of Bossing Say was fire, bro. I fucking love that all that shit, bro. I mean Avatar in general, bro. It's so like I don't know. It's so like I don't even know how to describe it, bro. It's so good. And it was different from all the other like cartoons at the time because
Yeah,
like you said, it tells a story, and it tells a good story. I would say
yeah.
all the other ones just some random shit like SpongeBob. It's just
Yeah, I'm not taking
gotta do
away. I
this.
mean, you a kid, you know, who cares?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, of course.
But that's why I think overall, like when you grow up and you look, which is a better cartoon, I feel like I just always pick storytelling. I like something that tells me something. You know what I mean? They talk about racism, talk about times of war. They talk about sexism in that show. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? There's a lot in that show. That's why I think.
It was like Tom and Jerry.
Yo, Tom and Jerry's top. Tom and Jerry's
Tom and
top.
Jerry's top, bro. It's like you can't, bro. They didn't even say a word,
That's true.
and it's elite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. But it depends. It's like there's some Tom and Jerry shows that are just straight flops.
Oh, sure.
It
but
depends which Tom and Jerry show you're talking
Talk
about.
about the OG.
I forgot which one it's called. But
We
there,
used to have-
I know which one you're talking about. I know exactly which one you're
Is
talking
there,
about.
is there rankings for cartoon shows? There has to
Yeah,
be.
but there's a
Probably.
there-
I'm
yeah,
sure
but
there are.
usually
I'm
the
sure
ones you
there are.
find are so trash.
Trying to find one right now. I want to do one.
Like I
We're running
did
on. How long are we going?
the 1 hour 42.
Damn.
Hey, man.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't wasted an hour and 42 of my life. No, I'm kidding.
Nah, this is W. You know, this is gonna go up, and then
No,
it's gonna
yeah,
be like
no,
a real
I'm
good
fucking
episode.
around.
Like I found some like it says best animated series of all time. They got Cowboy Bebop on here. Regular show 65.
Oh,
Robot
Regular Show was
Robot
fire.
Chicken is 64. Dr.
I
Cats.
love Regular Show.
Like some of these
But
are
have you seen the ones where it's like S tier, A tier, B tier, all that?
Yeah.
I want to do those. The tier list.
we'll save it for like another time, low key. We're already
Yeah,
running
okay.
late. We are running like way. I thought we were gonna end it like 30 minutes ago, and I thought we were about to.
Yeah,
and
me
then-
too. I
and then
thought
we-
so too.
And then we started talking about Adrian Broner, and then we started talking about Jeffrey
Dahmer.
Dahmer's.
Alright.
But
This is what
yeah.
happens. It's
So,
ramble. I mean, it's not even rambling. We're teaching the people good things.
About what's the best cartoon?
Bro,
Wait,
yeah. That's a
Gravity,
good thing, bro.
Gravity Falls is up there though. Gravity Falls is up
Gravity
there.
Falls is fucking
Yeah,
It's a
Gravity
W
Falls
show.
is
W show.
Yeah.
Regular show was 100% up there too.
Regular show is a good show.
Yeah.
100%.
Adventure Time is good. I like
Adventure
that.
Time. Fun fact: I never really got into Adventure Time like that.
To be fair, I didn't get into Adventure Time nor regular show like that, but I went back and watched some episodes and it was really good. I
I
like it.
rewatched the entire Regular Show series over
Oh,
quarantine.
right.
Yeah.
The whole thing. This shit was so
No, I was too busy watching like anime.
They're like 16, 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's not that long. It's like 15
Yeah,
minutes.
this
Like
is
15 minutes max.
Wait, low key, hear me out. Y'all might judge. I'm not saying it's top, but it's solid. Johnny Test.
No, Johnny Test is pretty good.
That test was good, bro.
I think
Johnny
Johnny Test
Test-
is pretty good.
It was solid.
You think that's a hot take? Why do you think that's a hot take?
No, I just thought like I thought you were gonna say it wasn't as good.
I mean, I don't think it's as good, but Johnny Test is still a great show. I used to watch Johnny Test back in my day.
Back in
I'm
my-
still only 20 years old. I'm still only 20 years old. And I'm talking about back in my day. But I'm only 20 years old.
Yeah. Yo, I like the bro. I just realized we all in different grades here.
We are.
Like
Yeah, that's
Oscar was a senior when I was a junior, and Ale was a sophomore. That's crazy. I just peeped that.
Yeah.
Junior
Damn,
now in college.
sophomore.
Mm.
That's where Ale
Ale
says
is
he's
a
a freshman. Nah.
I'm a freshman, guys. I'm sorry. I'm a
But
little freshy.
you know,
Good freshy.
guys. I would say that's a good conversation. Thank
I would
you
say so,
guys.
too.
Welcome Oscar. He's gonna be joining us
Thank you.
every
Thank you,
podcast.
thank you.
Sadly, but yeah, guys, thank you guys for tuning in to Word Around Town podcast. Any last things you guys want to say?
No, I feel like it was a good episode. I feel like a good episode 2, improvement of episode 1, in my opinion. Big improvement.
Definitely an improvement.
We're going up in the world. Next one, you might see us in person.
I would hope so. I mean, that was
Yeah, Ale, if you can.
originally the plan.
Ale,
that was originally the plan, but then Alejandro was like, "Nah, I can't."
Hey, like, who wants to be outside?
You weren't gonna be outside. You was gonna be in
You were
here.
gonna be in the house.
I was gonna be in the house, but that means I had to leave. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be back, guys. Don't worry.
It's crazy because he said he wants to do a podcast in his life, but
Yeah, he had like a
wanna get out of his
bucket
house.
list.
It's on my bucket list, so guys, please don't flop this.
He said he got 10 episodes to make or break.
Nah, I like this.
It's
fun.
We gotta have more. We gotta definitely get some guests here and there.
Wait.
Yo,
Before it, guys, we made our official Word Around Town Instagram. Round of applause.
Yes, sir. Twitter's coming on the way.
Let me pull it up right now, actually.
Yeah, we're gonna pull it up. So if you guys could drop a follow on it immediately. I think it's gonna be Word Around Town podcast on Instagram.
We're W's, guys.
Please go give a follow, guys. We would greatly appreciate it.
Greatly appreciate it. We got a Twitter coming up soon. Probably should be. I would say probably up before. We should probably. I don't know when we're gonna air this episode, but probably. Hopefully, it'll be. It'll all be in the description. Whatever the hell. But yeah, so remember to like, subscribe, comment. What you want to hear us talk about next? You know, Ale wants to do an advice segment. I don't know. He wants to do an advice segment. If you need advice, ask for some advice.
Financial advice.
You the wrong person.
Oh, you're in college. You talking about financial advice?
You're the wrong person, bro.
All right.
Ale, don't you want me like 200 beans? Nah.
All right. We'll give you guys like college advice, high school advice in general.
Bro, I'm only 20 years old.
The people that are watching this might be a little younger. I'm trying to raise a good generation of kids.
And that's a father right there.
That's a dad, bro.
That's a dad.
Who's in debt?
Not I.
Not I.
I'm not paying nothing for college right now. I'm good.
Me neither.
No.
Found it.
No, wait.
Oh, nah.
Don't put that shit in. Don't put that in. Don't put that in.
That's it.
Okay, bro.
But thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see y'all on the next episode of Word Around Town.
We'll
see y'all. Take care.
Take care. Thank you.
Take care.
Deuces, guys.